welcome back for lesson 4.2 on converting units. So here we go, a conversion factor, and we learned this in science, so this lesson should be wicked easy for you, is a rate that equals to 1, that equals 1. So multiplying by a conversion factor does not change the value of a measurement. Here's our first example. Convert 1.2 miles to feet. So I'm going to start by writing what I know. I've got 1.2 miles. And then I'm going to make it into a fraction, and I'm just going to put it over 1. And now I'm going to multiply it times a conversion factor. And my conversion factor needs to be show the relationship between two units that equals 1. So I want to know the relationship between miles and feet. So I found out that our conversion factor is 1 mile to 5,280 feet. So now I want to write these where the bottom has the same label as the numerator of my first fraction. So I want these to have the same. So I'm going to put 1 mile down bottom, and I'm going to put the feet up top, 5,280 feet. And now I'm going to look to see if anything crosses out. This label will cross out, and that's all. And then I'm going to multiply. So I have 1.2 times 5,280 equals 6,336 feet. And there's my final answer. All right, here's example B. Convert 1.92 meters per second to kilometers per minute. Now notice that this is a unit right here, and it has two different labels. So that means I'm going to have to multiply by two different conversion factors. Okay, so on the top right now, I have 1.92 meters, and it's per 1 second. Because remember, that's what this meant, right? So this is just like saying 1.92 over 1 meters per second from unit rates. So now we have 1.92 meters over 1 second. And I want to multiply it first times a conversion factor that tells me the difference between meters to kilometers. So I know that 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. And on the bottom, I want to put the meters, and on the top, I want to be the kilometers. So 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. But I'm not done. I'm going to multiply by another conversion factor that switches my seconds. So seconds are on the bottom here. So I know that seconds are going to want to go up top, and minutes are going to want to be down bottom, because I want them to cross out just like I wanted those to cross out. So what is the relationship between seconds and minutes? 60 seconds in 1 minute. Okay, and now I'm ready to do some crossing out. So my meters are both going to cross out. My seconds are both going to cross out. And now I can multiply across. So I can do 1.92 times 60 times 1 equals 1152. And then I'm going to, over here, multiply across, and I have 1,000. And so then I'm going to divide 1152 divided by 1,000, and I get 0.1152. I'm going to take it to the nearest hundredth, so I'm going to look at the thousandths place, this 5, which will round that up to a 2, and I'm going to say that my answer here would be about 0.12, and my labels that are left here kilometers per minute. The last thing gone over in this lesson tells us that you can round to compatible numbers to estimate a conversion. So estimate the numbers of cups in 50 fluid ounces. So my thing is going from cups and ounces. And it's telling me that my conversion factor is 1 cup to 8 fluid ounces. So what I want to do is I know that since these are all 8s, I'm going to look for a number that is compatible, a multiple of 8 that would be compatible, that would be easy to divide by for my thing. So what multiple of 8 is close to 50? So I'm going to say 48 fluid ounces instead of 50 fluid ounces. And I'm going to put it over a 1 because we always do that. And I'm going to multiply it by a conversion factor right here. And I want the fluid ounces to cancel out. And up here is my 1 cup, and that's my label I'll be left with, 1 cup to 8 fluid ounces. And then my ounces, fluid ounces, cross off, and I go over and I've got 48 over 8. And then when I divide 48 by 8, I know that it's going to be about 6 cups. Because I can do that in my head since it's not actual. Now, if I were to solve that, instead of using 48, I would have had to have divided 50 divided by 8, and that would have given me 6.25. So the real answer was 6.25 cups, but we'll go with 6 cups as an estimate. All right, our last example here, this is just a review one, convert 36 centimeters to inches. So we can also use this to go between different systems. So 36 centimeters over 1 times, what is the relationship between inches and centimeters? I'm going to cheat and look in a chart that tells me, and I find out that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. I'm going to want centimeters on the bottom and inches on the top, so my centimeters are crossed out, and I found out that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So when they come across, I get 36 inches over 2.54. And then when I divide that, I get about 14.2 inches. All right, well, I hope that you found that helpful and you're ready to go ahead and get to work.